Who he?
Did that accent sound to you like a Mexican accent? Didn't sound like one to
sound hella
me.
Arabic.
The internet sleuthed and tried to determine who exactly that person was because obviously it seems like he is threatening us.
Fair question.
It is being speculated that that individual is Mavsum Samadov. Mavsum Samadov leads the Azerbaijan Islamic Party, and they have close ties to Hezbollah. So yes, it is being speculated that at this moment, terrorists, people that hate the United States, are being allowed over the border. And what they're going to do, well, maybe exact revenge. But this doesn't seem to concern.
And I'm not trying to cause mass hysteria, but don't this kind of sound like 9/11 part 2? Like, I'm just saying. We just letting Hezbollah niggas in, and what we think about to happen out of this? Like, what's the end result here? Like, this is something we need to ask Biden. Like, hey, yo, so, all these immigrants coming in. So what's your end result here? Like dead ass. Like, what do you expect to get accomplished? And if this nigga say some bullshit of if I want to provide homes for families in the world, then I ain't gonna lie, yeah, bro, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. Implausible. Can't do it. Sorry. Cannot.
The federal government at all. In fact, now that states are starting to say we need to do something about this, the Biden administration is suing those states to stop them. That's what's going on in Texas right now. Just to give you a roundabout number, 6.2 million migrants have illegally crossed into the United States, and obviously Texas is a massive border state. So the governor of Texas ordered for the National Guard,
on top of 300 million people,
to put up razor wire, to install razor wire on the border to stop this influx of migration. Why would the federal government have a problem with that? They did. The Biden DOJ sued them to stop that razor wire from being put up. And then what happened was that lawsuit went all the way to...
Hold on. So you're telling me Biden is stopping Texas from protecting his border? Ain't no goddamn way. So the president, who's supposed to protect our borders, whose best interest is to protect our borders, is saying, nigga, stop protecting our borders. Hold the fuck up. Whose side is bro on? Obviously he ain't on ours. Like, if the Ukraine war ain't tell you that Biden ain't on our side, I don't know what else. If this don't tell you that Biden's not on our side, I don't know what else. If the Hunter Biden laptop does not open your eyes, then may God have mercy on you.
The Supreme Court.
You was a dumb
and the
nigga.
Supreme Court decided in favor of the Biden administration. They said, nope, you have to take down that razor wire because the feds are saying that they need that stretch of land to remain open. Now, obviously, Texas did not take kindly to that. Hey, we are Texas. We joined the Union in 1845 under the expectation that you would provide us protection from foreign threats. You have now failed when it comes to your side of the deal. Texas Governor Greg Abbott issued this official statement regarding the Supreme Court decision and how they would be responding. The federal government has broken the compact between the United States and the states.
Yep.
The executive branch of the United States has a constitutional duty to enforce federal laws protecting states, including immigration laws on the books right now.
Yep.
President Biden has refused to enforce those laws and has even violated them. The result is that he has smashed records for illegal immigration. Despite having been put on notice in a series of letters, one of which I delivered to him by hand, President Biden has ignored Texas's demand that he perform his constitutional duties.
Hey, bro, Biden disrespectful as fuck. Hold on, you heard that, right? He's like, look, I wrote letters to this nigga. Man, I'm trying to hit this nigga up. Bro, I gave this nigga a handwritten letter that I gave to him by hand. And this motherfucker looked me dead in my eye, smiled, and probably told him he was going to work on it. And then this motherfucker turned around and sent him a cease and desist of protecting your borders. Hey, yo, the savagery, bro. Come on now. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
Under President Biden's lawless border policies, more than 6 million illegal immigrants have crossed our southern border in just 3 years. That is more than the population of 33 different states in this country. This illegal refusal to protect the states has inflicted unprecedented harm on the people all across the United States.
God damn.
James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, and the other visionaries who wrote the U.S. Constitution foresaw that states should not be left to the mercy of a lawless president who does nothing to stop external threats like cartels smuggling millions of illegal immigrants across the border. That is why the framers included both Article 4, which promises that the federal government shall protect each state against invasion, and Article 1, which acknowledges the state's sovereign interest in protecting their borders.
Like I fucking said, shout out America, the best goddamn country in the world. When we're following our goddamn Constitution, we're the best country in the world, I might add. When we don't, I ain't gonna lie, it just kind of sound like we just freestyling. Like we have laws, we have a whole Constitution written just in case this shit went down. For whenever this shit went down. And you tell me you ain't gonna go by the Constitution that our forefathers gave to us, that's been the backbone of this civilization for about 200 years. About 200 years. And you want to disrespect that? Like, can we even call you Biden an American after that decision? It's like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Trump 2024. Let's go.
The failure of the Biden administration to fulfill the duties imposed by Article 4 has triggered Article 1, Clause 3, which reserves to this state the right of self-defense. For these reasons, I have already declared an invasion under Article 1, Clause 3 to invoke Texas's constitutional authority to defend and protect itself. That authority is the supreme law of the land and supersedes any federal statutes to the contrary. The Texas National Guard, the Texas Department of Public Safety, and other Texas personnel are acting on that authority as well as state law to secure the Texas border. Wow.
Well,
so what we have here is Texas is saying, you've abused your power and we are not listening. We are now sending our National Guard to defend the border. What happens next? Is Biden going to send federal agents to shoot Americans on behalf of allowing illegal immigrants to flood into our spaces, into our neighborhoods, into our schools? Seems unlikely,